everyone. Welcome to the Supernatural Show, or shall I say, welcome back. It's your host, Sylvia Rochelle Speaks, and this is a show where we share testimonies, we talk about supernatural encounters, and transformational moments where God revealed His purpose to His children, and so much more. So, today's guest is no other than someone that is very special to me. So I will let him introduce himself. Today he will be sharing his story with you all, and I'm excited. So, babe, could you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Well, my name is Bradley. I work in the logistics field, and I'm a business owner. I'm a husband, and we have a church called Cornerstone Church. And hey, if you want to come, hey, the door is open. And yeah, that's my background.
All right. Okay. So this is a staple question that we love to ask here. And that is, what is your supernatural story? How did you encounter Jesus? How did that happen? Tell us.
Well, it all started when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the Seventh-day Adventist church, and I got baptized, and I'm going to church every Saturday, and then I stopped going to that church. I pretty much lost my way. So losing my way, drinking, going to parties.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I was lit, like the kids would say, and yeah, I was just doing all this stuff, right? I was doing all this things that wasn't right, and when I was doing that, I felt it wasn't right doing those things, going to parties, doing all this other stuff. I felt something inside that was telling me, hey, this is not good. So fast forward, I met some people that was in business, and I got around those people, and they had a service on a Sunday. It's funny, right? Saturday to Sunday. So
as a Seventh-day Adventist, well, it used to be Seventh-day Adventist.
Seventh-day Adventist. Yeah, there was a fire in me that was lit up, and when they made that altar call, and I just wanted him more and more and more. So yeah, that's how I accepted Jesus in my life again.
Wow, that's powerful. So you felt like a fire lit up inside of you.
Yes.
Wow. Guys, I get excited when I hear people talk of their supernatural encounters. That really it does something to me. It encourages me so much. So that was powerful. So being in that environment, the Lord used those people to pretty much bring you closer to Him unknowingly by being in that environment. And what I love about God is God will use what interests you to bring you closer to Him. And in your case, it was really more so business.
Yes.
So that was really interesting. So from being in that environment, and in that process, you ended up losing your mother. And then also, after losing your mom, you ended up leaving the environment that the Lord used in the first place to bring you closer to Him. How was it navigating being in that environment, losing your mom, and then heeding to the voice of the Lord telling you to leave that environment? So how did you navigate all of that?
When that happened, so obviously I was down, I was, grieving and stuff like that. I didn't dwell on it. That's what made me keep going, because I didn't dwell on it. And I had a purpose that was a God that instilled in me. So, you know, my mom would want me to keep going. My mom would want me to do what I need to do to focus on what I need to focus on, which is, you know, my purpose. My purpose came along the way. I kept going because of my purpose.
Awesome. Okay. So, how did it feel, you know, losing your mom, and then you had to heed to the Lord's voice to leave that environment? How was that process, the leaving process of that environment that God used to bring you closer to Him?
It was hard. It was tough. But, you know, I still had to keep going, keep moving forward, and just allow God to use me. And just made a decision to continue doing what my purpose is for me and for others. Others might be, you know, I might be, but because other people are going in the same situation. So I decided to just continue doing what I had to do for my callings, for my calling and helping others.
Okay, awesome. And
or inspiring people to be better.
Okay, now so since you mentioned we're talking about purpose, the reason why we're here today, the reason why we exist. So in your book, you speak a lot about purpose. You in your book, The 5 Worst Jobs That I've Worked, and how God helped you or revealed to you your purpose. So can you talk to us a little bit about that? How did God use those jobs to reveal to you your purpose?
Well, that book was a biography of my life. You know, my journey, and it helped me to see people differently, personalities. Helped me to navigate life a little bit better, and it helped me to see things at a better light, and it got me closer to Jesus, got me closer to God, and yeah, that was the book is really to guide a person that's really going through what to help them understand, get closer to Jesus. And yeah, that's what the book is pretty much is about. The jobs led me to, it brought me from where I was to where I needed to be. So God used those jobs to show me that there was more in life.
So you said there was more. Through those jobs, God showed you that there's more for you to do. Now, there's probably a young man or a young woman that's watching this right now, and they're probably wondering, what is my purpose? What tips or words of encouragement would you give to them in helping them to discover their purpose?
Well, just always keep going. Always don't allow people to, or what you see, or this is not happening for you, or but you know, just always knowing that this might not be your season. Your time is coming, and just be patient. You know, don't worry about what the other person is doing. Don't worry about what this person is doing. Just be patient. And number 2, I want to put in perspective is you having a vision, having a vision for your life. You know, it says in the Bible, it says, man without vision shall perish. So, you know, have a vision for your life. And you'll see, you know, a difference. You'll see something, you're like, man, hey, I did this, you did that. Things will change for you. It's just, you just being patient and just being patient with yourself. And those are what it is.
Good stuff, good stuff. And so now that you've said all of this, well said. So if you can give us a few last words of encouragement for our viewers, a few last words of encouragement that you would want to share.
Yes, I don't allow an enemy to say you can't do this, say you can't do that. Don't allow an enemy to discourage you. You know, you have a purpose in your life. You have a purpose on what you need to do. And don't let an enemy or a voice get in your ear and say, hey, oh, you can't do this. No, you can do it. Everybody have their own journey. And your journey is just for you. Don't worry about somebody else's journey. Worry about your journey. And and you'll go further.
That's true. Yep, that's true. When we focus on your own grass, then your garden will grow.
Yes. Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's some good advice. So, without further ado, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and tuning in with my husband, sharing his story. Of course, this won't be the last time you see him. I know it was a little bit short and sweet, but I hope you guys pretty much got the gist of everything that he was saying. So definitely thank you all for tuning in. And we will see you next time on The Supernatural Show. God bless.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.